And we're back. That was a dry break from land. Can everybody hear me here? Just trying to get the comments to load on our Facebook. Land does have some work with that 6-2 ball stuck in behind the 8. Lucky scratching the side. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Bill. It wasn't showing any comments, and I couldn't really see our monitor with our headset bouncing up and down here. So as long as you're hearing me, we're good. Flirting with that side pocket. Don't know if we can hold for the 8 here. Just looking to see if it does go to the bottom left. Don't think he can draw back and hold for the side. Left himself tough.
It was such a good, it was a good hit all day long. He could have overcut it.
What a shot. Rainier with the first win, and he's breaking.
Oh, Sir
one of our sponsors, Brutal Game Gear.
Commentary. Talk about your tournament a little. You'd be good at it.
So yeah, I just want to run
Ben and Steven can't play.
580 ones. With this caliber,
Looking for the second ball break.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Jeff from Duncan, BC.
We need to race to 12.
Nice break. Ball down.
Yeah, like we would need to race to 12.
Low ball's looking pretty good.
10.
I start with that 3 ball, draw back up for that 2 into the bottom right. Or that's take that 6 right now if he wants to the top left.
That's better than 8.
yeah, exactly. You're not giving the game to
Don't think he came back far enough. We'll have to take that 6 ball. If you'd drawn that back a couple more inches, you'd have been good for the bottom right. Just short, I think.
So I missed what happened in the first rack. Did Reiner run out?
No, they're back and forth a little bit. Getting the nerves out.
I came in and I saw there were a lot of balls on the table when Reiner was racking. So
Yeah,
it looked
Land
like
had- well,
she had
he
6
came-
up maybe. Yeah.
Well, he came down to the end. He shot pretty good, but they went back and forth.
He's
A
got
couple shots each.
He's got a great look here to take a 2-0 lead.
Oh, yeah.
He's the kind of guy that can run away with it. He's such a good potter. Draw over, play the 4 in the same pocket next after this 5. Looks like he's got plenty of room. So I make sure you don't draw too far and end up shooting over the 15-13. Or draw above it and end up with a weird angle going into the 14. He's got to control this well. Miss the 14. Go 2 rails. Shoot the 2 in the same pocket. That's a good
That'll
shot.
work.
Yeah, that'll work.
Nice
Just
little
fine.
touch, yeah.
He only has about half a pocket here, but it is more than enough. Maybe not more than enough. So
Yeah, tough luck, but Land's got a shot.
yeah, possibly a little bit of a jelly roll on the shot before where he tied up the 15-13 even more.
Yeah.
And then on that shot, he put the 11-12 in a weird spot, but I think the combo goes there pretty easy. She shouldn't worry about that yet. The 13, I don't think it banks in the side, so she does need to break that out. Could she cut the 12 right now? I don't think so. She could maybe play the combo right now and go into it.
It's tough.
Delaney on there. Busy Buck is his Facebook name, but we saw Delaney on in the first match. He says not bad for a 373 Fargo rating.
Yeah,
I think he's a little underrated.
probably.
Probably doesn't have a whole lot of games in the system yet. Playing the combo now. Is she going to try to just power draw this into the 13-15? Tough shot. Oh, she's rolling it, but where is she going? Safety time, maybe.
How?
Well, you could put
think
Reiner right on that top rail, or you could just roll into the 15, leave him a long angle on the 2. But
Yeah, you've got to break those out with whatever you're doing here.
yeah, she's calling the cross bank. You got to watch the cue ball on the top left here. 13 on the right side. Oh, she called it in the top right. What a shot.
Wow.
Just saw her call bank. I didn't see where she called it. That was a fantastic shot. Now shoot the 15, leave angle on the 11 to draw over to left side rail and back out, shoot the 9 in the right side. She could try to float over there right now and maybe play the 9 in the top left, but
I don't know, does it go?
it looks like it's got room, but she's overhit it a touch. No, she's perfect here. That's a really good shot. Now you just want to make sure where you're going to be on the 11 to get to the 8, because you don't want to be straight in on the 11. Make sure you have a little angle here. It's a good shot. Punch into the 8 a bit.
I believe it will still go the top left. I think it'll go by.
She's taking a close look. If not, then she might have to just go to the left side rail and shoot the 8 in the top right next. I think it does go. I think you're right. I think it's got lots of room there. Oh, a little far away and maybe hampered a bit by the 2. Definitely the 2 sort of hampers your bridge a bit here. It just makes the pot way tougher. She's going to just long stroke it.
Ooh.
Easy to rattle it from that angle, but she's got second prize.
Although, I don't think she's going to like her next shot.
And no, Reiner's just got to flick the left side of this as we're looking at it. Left side of this too, leave the cue ball on the left side rail. Unless he wants to get aggressive, try to bank it, but that would be...
Yeah, he just shook his hand like a no call.
Yeah. Overhit it? No, he's perfect. So she's got to kick this towards bottom right. I think it passes the 7. Fairly certain it does.
Yeah, side pocket's blocked, so...
She's taking a look. She's going to call it in there. Maybe a little bit of right spin required. Just a touch. Sorry about the shake on the camera there. It's just the guy's leaning up against the table. She hit it fairly hard. Oh, and she made it in the wrong pocket.
Yeah.
2-0 Reiner. He says, you didn't call it in there? Jacoby Custom Cues, guys, go check them out online. JacobyCustomCues.com. That's the home of the Jacoby Black. If you've ever had the displeasure of watching me play a little.
I don't think they can say that.
No, I play okay. I love this thing. I swear I'll never play with anything else.
Well, it's just amazing switching to that. And like I said, if you guys are out and around the tournament we're at, see us, ask us, we'll let you try them out. We got the thumper jump break and the Jacoby Black. Ben Grant and myself. Any one of us, just come up. We don't bite. Happy to.
And sorry to interrupt, but this is where, like, Delaney brings up a good point here. His Fargo rating was created from in-house league at Leather Pocket last year. And it was super tough. Like, it was full of just really, really good players. So it's...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, his rating is going to be low when he's just playing nothing but monsters every week.
Yeah. Although it will go up if you're getting the odd... If you're racing...
And that's...
If you're getting 3 to 5...
Yeah, and that's where you gotta, you gotta play these tournaments as much as you can and try to build that robustness. Yeah. Once you're up around 500 games to 1,000 games, then it should be, you'll go up from 373, I guarantee that. But it'll be much more accurate.
Yeah. Well, you even keep coming out to that Saturday intermediate tournament.
Yeah, all the weeklies, like most of them are all Fargo rated. The Friday night, the Saturday. Lan's going to shoot stripes here. It's not easy, though. The 9 ball's in a funny spot where it doesn't go from a lot of angles. And the 13-14 is the least of her worries now.
I was going, where is she going with this?
She mishit that. She wanted to bounce that out a little more to shoot the 10 in the side next. She'll need to shoot the 13 before the 14. Unless she's going to try to roll this 14 in the side, but that's a really tall task. She's got to be careful what she does here, though, because staring down the barrel of a 3-0 lead. She tries to play the bank again. Not worst case scenario, still make Reiner figure out something to do with the 7 and now with the 4 as well, tied up near that 8. Can open with the 6, the 3, or the 5 here. I think I like the 6. Try to get angle on the 5 where maybe I can develop one of those 2 problem balls. Can't tell if the 4 goes in the bottom left from the proper angle, but I don't think it does. Oh, he nudged it a little. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
And he moved the 8 just a hair there, I think. That might help his cause a bit. Tough to tell. He was bridging over it, so he's going into it now anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. He mishit that. Move that 8 so minutely it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Didn't change the rack. Probably never would have thought he'd go between the 7-9 there. But he's landed decently on this 5, although on the wrong angle.
Yeah, and he's tough now.
Yeah, now he's looking to see if the 4 will go from the proper spot, but it will not. Wrong side of the 5. Not sure what he can do here.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this is a spot where, like, if you don't have a shot and you know you can't get somewhere good, try to find a good safe.
Or
like,
leave him tough, yeah.
But a lot of players will just, like, maybe load this up with spin and hope something good happens. You know what I mean? Like, get over there and hope something happens.
Kind of like that. Kind of hope that happens.
I think he knew that was going to happen. That wasn't really a hope. He hit that really good. And he's got, like, he landed in the best spot ever. He's just got to roll this in, go into the 4-8. Such a good shot the shot before. To spin that over with inside and land in that tiny little window.
Yeah, Lan was tapping her leg there with that last shot. Nice shot.
That's really, really strong. He's playing this in the side, it looks like. Overcut it.
There you go, Lan.
That's big for Lan. 2-1 or 3-0, big difference. Steph Toy, if you're out there watching, your $5 is still safe for now.
The stream heard you.
Open with the 10 here, I like that. Straight in. Shoot it now, just a stop shot. 14, 13, 9, 8. The 14 first, probably not ideal. Can definitely work though. There's so many ways to run out here when you're like, you can shoot any ball first.
And they're all sitting there. It's as long as you get out, you're good. Doesn't matter which way you shoot.
I like this too, but if she's going to shoot the 9 and slide across, play the 13, you just have to be careful getting shape on the 10 that you don't end up with a weird angle.
See, I try to play shape for the 10, shooting the 13 right now, because then you got the 9 if need be.
I think that's why I like shooting the 10 first. Got to be real careful here. If it went in the right side, then for sure I would play it this way. she's taking a look. It definitely doesn't go on the right side, so she's got to draw this back.
Or play it forward and play it back down in the bottom left here.
Yeah,
Stop.
This is the issue. This is the angle that you didn't want shooting this ball.
I'm sorry, the score again?
Ready? Start 5-0. Ready till Mike?
Undercut it by a hair. Another chance for Reiner to take a 3-0 lead.
Table 2.
I think he's got to play the corner here. Roll this in the side, that bottom left corner, and come into play. So if you play this in the corner and you miss it, it's a slight two-way where you leave her a tester. But he's not going to miss that.
No.
No. He's a pretty straight shooter for that ball. 3-0, pretty commanding lead in a race to 5. Lands in a little bit of trouble here.
Jam Up Apparel. If you guys are looking for any pool gear, check them out online. You can also go on there and get our Q Sports Live logo on anything you want. Go to their social media, give them a like. And we'll throw up Mitch Map Attack, one of the tournament sponsors here. He's added some money in. He's also playing in it. But if you're looking to buy or sell a car, go see Mitch.
He's also sponsored an ad for Q Sports Live this weekend. If you guys are interested in how to advertise for your company like Mitch is there, send us a message. We'll get you all the different options. Plenty of options there. Look at that 8-ball.
Not good.
This rack could take a little while. These kind of games where the 8 floats over a pocket, they usually take a while. Neither player wanting to take too much of a risk.
Oh, I think I like low ball.
Reiner's already saying, do you want me to just re-rack, try again? Plan says, no thanks. I'll grind you. I'm down 3-0.
What's up?
You both agreed. It's called a stalemate.
Okay, hold on a sec. Yeah, because we're basically going to be pushing balls, right?
She agrees and you agree. These guys just brought up a great rule and a great point here. Technically, you would normally see them shoot a couple of shots each. It's 3 shots each without attempting to pocket a ball if a referee is watching the game. And then the referee can call it a stalemate. But if you're both playing and you both agree you don't like it, you want to re-rack, that's on you.
Yep.
If you guys both agree, you don't want to play it out, you want to re-rack, try again, go right ahead. Nobody can stop you from doing that.
They both said we're gonna just tap around. No point in.
I like what Reiner does there. I'm not a big fan of Land doing that. I think Land needed to like slow him down there.
When to say no, let's
grind
this.
it, grind it. Doesn't matter if it takes 20 minutes to win that game, but just like try to grind it and try to, you know, slow him down a bit. He won 3 games straight, so I think Land should have just waited around, maybe even just see what happens over the course of a few shots, right?
Yeah.
If it's not developing, you're not, you know, and you're not getting anywhere, then maybe call the stalemate, but she's a genius because he broke dry.
Yeah.
She's
still messy, but
She's a genius, though. She's got a shot and a fairly open table. I mean, this can be worked.
What do you like, low ball?
Yeah, I think because the 2-ball does go.
Yeah.
And that sort of develops the 5. That's the only tough ball, is the 5. The 5 might even go in the top left if you really don't like trying to develop it. She could stun this over, then shoot the 4 and go into those balls, try to open them up. She's got lots of options here.
She's got the big leg kick in the air. There you go.
She's got the leg up for the balance, yeah. She is going to shoot this 4. Move these balls around, see what happens.
New game.
Oh, she hits at break speed. Where are they all going to end up?
Yeah, she got the 3-ball.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not a bad result at all. She's come over to look to see if she could play the 1 next or the 2, but I'm fairly certain the 2 doesn't go to the left side, so she'll need to play the 1 next, but this is still not easy. She got the balls in the open there, but I think what she needs to do is go 1 rail and get on the 6 here in the left side next. If she gets close to straight, then she can use the 1 to get on the 2.
Slow down. Nice shot.
She hit that really good. And she didn't want too much angle on the 6, so she had to get close to flirting with that 10 ball, that stripe that was there.
Yeah. Well, now she's running in towards down there with the 9, but that'll give her the 1, maybe even the 5 if she's got the bottom left here.
It's
but
tough to tell how much angle she has.
Yeah.
I think she can roll this without going into the 9.
Oh yeah, no, she can draw it straight back, and
Yeah, sort of.
she can almost stun and hold this.
Just stun it, yeah.
Yeah.
So what I actually like here is play the 1, then the 5, then the 2. Because the 8 ball, I don't think it goes in the top right. So I'm not a big fan of getting from the 5 to the 8 if I don't have to. So if I could play the 1, then the 5, then the 2 leads me to the 8 a lot easier than the 5 would. And it looks like she was thinking the same thing because she didn't play a shot there to try to get on the 2.
No.
She looked like she was coming across to go into the 2 to play the 5 next. And I think she can still queue around this 8. She's okay here. Queue between the 2, 8.
Yeah. That should give her a little bottom right to come up in between.
It's fairly natural to just hit this with bottom right.
Are you trying to catch my mouse?
And then it's just a matter of if the 8 goes on the right side. Oh, she hit it hard. Where's she going? Looks like she's okay again here, but does the 8 go on the side? That's going to be the question now. Because this cue ball, I think, is just going to go into the 13.
Yeah. The 8 does not come to this right-hand side.
Could it miss the 13? I don't know if I'll have time to look before she shoots. Could the cue ball miss the 13 and go 2 rails, shoot the 8 in the same side? Is it thin enough for that? Oh, she was so worried about the cue ball there. I don't blame her. She was in a funny spot.
It's not a bad leave.
Now the issue is
I'd be calling a ref on this.
He's left-handed, so this is okay. He can get the cue out of the way
Nice
pretty
shot.
easy. Yeah. If you were right-handed there, it's way tougher to get the cue out of the way. So you're reaching a little bit.
He's still tough here. He's got to play that 15 to the bottom left.
Yeah, see, I might play this with a 2-way. Just because it's a bit of a distant shot. That or I'm up 3-0. Maybe I just play the ball near the middle, the 14.
Yeah.
Like you should be pretty fearless here when you're potting. But he's going to play this with a 2-way. So just slide over to the right side rail. And that way, if he does miss the pot, he doesn't leave her the 2. He hit it pretty firm like he knew he was going to make it, but
yeah.
he didn't play the greatest shape again.
Again, he's got thin to the top right, but
Same spot, I think, got to shoot the 14. Right near the middle. Oh, he likes this 11 thin. Oh, he's losing it here. He's lost the cue ball again. It's sort of how it goes when you misplay one shot.
Compounds.
It does snowball, and you end up, you know, an inch off shape on every shot ends up being 6 inches off when you get to the 7th ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always had that option, though. Safe, keep her contained, leave her a little jump shot, possibly a kick. I don't mind kicking this to the left side if she's got enough room. If she's got a thumper in that JB case of hers, then maybe she could hop this one over. She's reaching for a jump cue here. Let's see what she's got. Always interested to see what kind of cue it is, because you know, all jump cues jump different. It looks like Predator.
Yeah, if I remember
It's the
correctly.
Air 1.
She's got the original.
It's the original Predator. I had that cue.
Yeah, had the Air 2.
Oh, that is the 2.
Yeah.
She's got the 2. That's a good jump cue.
Yeah, I had it work right.
Yeah, it gets over the ball good.
Not near as good as the thumper does, but
No, like there's still, I think there's still a couple other jump cues better than the Predator,
yeah.
the Air 2, but it gets over the ball good. I would imagine she's got some practice with it too, so I wouldn't put it by her making the shot.
No.
Tournaments being played, Joshua, at the Hidden Spot in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Let's take a look at this side view for this jump shot here.
Ooh.
Ah, she got over the ball so well. Hit 2 horns there. 2 horns, she came super, super close. Great effort there from Lan. Nonetheless, pretty routine here for Reiner to close this out.
Yeah, I'm
to get up
thinking it's
4-0.
4-0.
This will be the last match of the night, too, guys. Looks like they're winding down.
Yeah, we'll be back in 12 hours.
Yeah, we're back at 11 o'clock Mountain Time tomorrow. Looks like we'll get to sleep in. And we'll get some sleep tonight. I figured we'd be here till like 12:30 or 1.
Oh, I'm glad, because I had 0 sleep last night. Could not sleep.
Slow rolled nicely. He's on the 14 good here. Probably just roll this forward. Play the 10 in the top right next. James, yeah. I can jump even though I'm vertically challenged. That thumper helped for sure. I had like a poison break jump cue that jumped okay. And I made some like fantastic jump shots when I had that cue, but didn't jump anything like that thumper. Now I make easily 90% more of my jump shots.
You almost missed that.
He hit that a little thick, yeah. To the right side of the pocket.
Yeah.
4-0 nonetheless. Lan Fong breaking, try to stay in this match.
There's what we're talking about. Thumper. It will be it's the best jump break all around cue out there you can get.
No, for sure it is. For sure. If you guys can show me a better jump break, I will.
Spot you 5 in a race to 9.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. So not only would they have to be a really good player, but they would also have to show me a better jump break cue.
Yeah.
Dry break.
It's her second dry break.
And both of them she hit really good. Like that's a really good spread. You can't ask for more than that. What's up, Ronnie Redding? So Reiner's going to open with the 7 ball. This is a pretty good look for him to close out this match. Ball's laid pretty nice.
Though I don't think he was planning on running all the way to the bottom.
No, I think he
was looking at hitting the 13.
Yeah, he thought he would clip a ball there. Now he's going to run into the 13 when he cuts his 3 in the side. No avoiding it this time. Just going to get
I was just looking at
take
that.
a look.
I was looking at 3 threes ahead, way ahead of the 13.
Jason, that's what's funny is I always preferred, you know, a jump cue and a break cue separate, but until this thumper jump break, it is everything we say it is. It breaks fantastic too. John Parker, yeah, tough to get both players Fargo up here every time, but you guys can definitely look it up. We always have the right spellings of the names. We always try to make sure we got that up just so you guys can go look if you need to. That was our tournament director up there, Mark Mapatak.
Yeah, disappointed he couldn't call a foul.
He said he was disappointed, yeah.
I'm always too when I go ref a shot. That's the only fun I get is when you get to call a foul.
That's maybe not the right mindset. Going into reffing a shot is hoping I can call a foul. I always tell people, I think you saw it with your heart and not your eyes.
Yeah.
Your heart was too much into it.
Yeah.
Ball in hand would have made a big difference there because she could have developed the ball near the 8 right away.
Yeah, you know what? I always thought I wanted a dedicated jump, but this combination's amazing.
Yeah, there's not a lot of jump break cues out there that do both well. Usually they only do one well. This thing does both well, and that's the biggest sell on this cue. It definitely does both well.
Well, I mean, when we're saying well, we're saying like top 2, say almost the best jump you can get no matter what it is.
I had a great jump cue and sold it the second I got that thumper.
Yeah.
It's like, why would I carry this around? I'm never going to use it.
Well, I had a IQ and a Prevail.
You had 2 great
which
cues,
are 2 I'd put in the top 5 jump cues you can have.
Yeah.
And got rid of them both because the thumper does it just as well.
Yeah, no point carrying around extra weight.
No.
Don't think she can see the 13 here. So she's shooting the 11 first. Reaching a bit. Stretching out a bit here. Not easy. Flicks it nicely. That's that kind of shot we were talking about earlier where you got to overcut it. You got to tell yourself to overcut it when you hit it at that speed because friction-induced throw is what they call there, and it's going to throw a little more or less depending on the speed and how thin you're hitting it. What's up, Ryan Pittman? He was just in the
room.
house.
Yeah, he was just behind us a while ago.
Just coming back tomorrow. So lands down to the key balls of this rack. Got to shoot the 13 and try to get the same angle on the 15 or shoot the 15 now.
I think I take the 15 now.
The problem is you got to get absolutely perfect on the 10 to get back to the 13.
Yeah.
Like if you end up on the wrong side of that 10, you're never getting to the 13. So I do like what she's doing here. Try to get the same angle again. Go 3 rails around. Is she going forward 3? Oh no, she went forward 1, but that leaves her further away, and now this is way harder to control.
She's got the angle, but it's, yeah, you got to be Mr. Vargas.
What's up, buddy? Back in town soon, only a few more weeks. We miss you, man.
A tour of the Philippines.
Can't wait to have them back, you know, pool league and pool tournaments. They're just not the same without Mr. Vargas.
Nope. One of the top shots in the province and one of the nicest guys you can meet too.
Oh yeah, it's just super nice guy. He'll be He'll be back in time for Westerns, but he's not playing Westerns with us. But we'll most likely play Penticton. We're 100% playing Canadians. So you'll probably get to see a little Eric Vargas on some Q Sports Live
Yep.
in the near future. Reiner with a good chance to close this match out 5-0. The question is, does he want to? Does he want to beat Lan Fong 5-0?
I do.
I mean, I do because I know how good she plays. You don't want to let her have even a sniff. She'll come back in a hurry, but Reiner's a pretty nice guy. He might just be thinking he doesn't want to beat her 5-0. He might feel bad, you know?
Yeah, when he loses 5-4.
That's the problem, right? I think this 15 goes in the bottom left. She's got to, like, jack up and probably draw this above the 8 and then take the angle on the 10 next. The ball beside the 8 is the 10. That's a tough reach. They're laughing. 1 foot on the ground. Bit of a stretch here. Trying to get underneath this ball. I don't know if going into the 8 or the 10 is very good here. Can't really bump it into a good spot. I think you got to dig into this and draw above the 8. It was tight just to pot that ball.
Oh, Rainier should be out here.
Yeah, another good chance, yeah. I think the 5 passed the 4, which it does. He's shooting it right now. And then the 2 ball might be the only ball that's in a bit of a weird spot. I feel like it doesn't go in the side as easy as it looks on the camera. So he might
it does. It's out a fair bit, I think.
So
deceiving.
He might play it next, or he might save it to get on the 8.
I was thinking I'm saving it for the 8 ball.
And he could play it in the bottom right to get on the 8 if he needs to. The 6 can lead him there pretty easy. This will be the last match of the night, guys. If you didn't hear previously, we'll be back at 11 o'clock Mountain Time tomorrow. Little angle here. Let's see if he slides over, plays the 2 next, or if he tries to hold around middle table to play the 6.
Or on the middle table, play the 6, maybe play the 2 to the bottom right and come down.
And that's what I would prefer here, but I think he ended up with too much angle there.
Yeah.
Boy, now he's shooting. Yeah, he's got too much angle on the 6. I don't know if I like trying to get on the side here. A lot of things can go wrong if you don't hit this proper. Is he hitting this with, he's hitting it with draw. Draw into the left side rail and back out. Oh, and he just got there. What a nice shot.
And he's just past the side pocket, so he's good.
Yeah, you just got to roll this in and this match is over. 8 straight in for a 5-0 lead. I would have never predicted this match go 5-0. Never, ever, ever.
Wow.
Unbelievable play from Reiner there. Really nice shooting. So we'll flash up another quick ad there. And we'll be off for the night. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, guys. Make sure you click that like button on the Facebook page. Subscribe on the YouTube. That way you get notified every time we go live.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody, for tonight. We'll see you back in the morning.
Good night, all.